again go deep. The moment you stop, you see that, okay, 5. Next is pointing to null. 5's next is pointing to null. That means it's an now the moment you are returning, what you will do is you will call a merge. Yes, you will call a merge. I'll write the merge over here. You'll call a merge and you'll pass 4 and 5. 4 and 5, you'll pass it and you'll ask them to merge them into 1. You'll ask them to merge it into 1. So after they are merged, look something like this. So when this merge function is called and you're passing the is what, 4. Why? Because 1 is the head of this function and 4 is what you get back. So you call for this one. Got it? Again, the merge will happen between them. So let's merge it. So once you have called the merge, you'll get the new head and the new head will be this one. So what you'll do is you'll return that. You'll return that. Merge happen. And this time it will merge this one and this one. And you'll again get a new linked list. So after the merge is completed, you'll get the new head that is at 1 and you'll try to return it. So once you return it, you get the new updated head. So you'll again call the merge for the new head that's 1 and the current head that's 3. So this 3 and this 1 will go and it'll merge into one new linked list. So once you call this merge function, it will return you the new head as 1. So what it'll return is the new head which is at 1. And this head will be having the entire vertical linked list. And this will be pointing to null, this will be pointing to null, and eventually all the linked list. All the nodes next pointer will be pointing to null. So make sure you go deep, 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 deep till the last node. And once you return, you merge and return the head. Merge and return the head. Merge and return the head. Quite simple. If I have to write down the function, it's going to be super, super simple. Function takes a head if it's an empty the last one. So you can that means you're standing at the last node. If that is the last node, you don't do anything, you return. Because it cannot be merged with anyone, right? So once the base case is completed, what is next? The next thing is, you'll have to go deep. You'll have to go deep just in case the base case is not there. You go deep, you go deep. And eventually when you backtrack, you call the merge function, right? So I'll have to go deep. Let's go deep now. I'll say function, I'll go to the next, head of next. Perfect. So when I go, I also come back. So when I'm coming back, what am I getting? I'm actually getting, during the base case, I'm getting the head. After the merge is completed, I'll also get the updated head. After the merge is completed, I'll get the updated head. So can I say I'm getting the merged head in short? Yes, I'm getting that. So when I'm getting the merged head, what is my next job? I'll have to take the current head and the merged head.
Welcome to Second Life, the cinematic metaverse, where every detail is crafted for realism.
And once that is done, head, the merged between two lists, and I can straight away return this. Quite simple recursion. Very, very simple recursion. And this one is nothing but this one that we wrote. Got this? So let's do a dry run so that the logic gets straight into your head. What I've done is I've taken a small example And this one was the code that we did right for flattening a linked list. So initially we are taking the head, and this is the head. So I'll be taking the head. So the head is at 1. The base case is not satisfied because neither head.next is null or neither head is null. So I'll be calling this function. So let's call this function. So I'll be calling this function and I'll be passing head.next. So when I pass head.next, that means I'm passing 4. So basically we are going over here. Got that? This time again, this is not true. This is not true. Dot next function will be null. Yes. If you carefully observe, 3.next is null. So the base case is true. So what will happen is I will return head. So I'll be returning head, which is the head. That's 3. So I'll be returning 3. So what I will do is I'll go ahead and erase this one and I'll write 3 because this is what will be returned. Now what is the next step? Merge 2. What is the head? The head is 4 as of now. The merged head is this one and this one. Got it? So it will be merged. So once the merge operation is performed, we'll be getting this one, right? And this 3 will be returned because this is a merge function which will be calling the merge. Got it? How recursion based as M. Okay. Horizontal thrice merge. This 3 is the date of 1. Last time the merge operation doesn't happen, but apart from that, every time it happens. So I can assume it to be 3 into merge. How much is merge taking? If you remember, we did compute it. The merge was taking bgo of n1 plus n2. So since I've assumed the vertical lengths to be m, so can I say it's m plus m, which is to b city. And once I've written the code and space complexity of this particular approach. So going back to the code editor, again, you can see that I've written the exact same code, exact same code over here, and then the merge is over here. And once I've written that, I'll go ahead and click on submit, and it will be submitted. So if you're still watching, I'm very sure that you've understood everything.
roses left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure, silver coin. You hold me, turn me over. I never expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? How the mind doesn't work like it used to. Is it know I remain a danger to me, to you? Going altered by the moment, dear. And as the days turn idle, sweet on survival. I'm on fire, awaiting your arrival. I never expect to be sane without it. The feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in rays. Against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. Back at the festival that we met at, where you were just a face in a crowd. And now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar
planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe. It's been a while and such a ride, the stars align. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She loves the fact that I just let her know. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She my do or die, my bona fide. My up when I'm down, she's always beside me. She makes me feel alive, I won't deny. Her love for me is real and kinda suicide-y. She's not the same, she's such a rare type. She's far from plain, at least in my eyes. She said if I cross her, I'll be in the grave or yonder a type, but yeah, that's still my babe. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. I love the fact I didn't let her go. She loves the fact that I just let her know. Now we're together, it's a different mode. We getting crazy in a different role. We getting crazy in a different role. She loves the fact that I just let her know.
You're pulling on my walls down. I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name. Your name. Tell me how you're feeling since you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name.
So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. sense of it all. Holding your hand, fighting for the things that we want. Be the rock you lean on, with you by my side. Baby, when we fall, together we'll rise. 'Cause I've traveled so far just to get to where you are. And I know last
there's always this piece of me that's yours always. Even though our time is short, there's always this piece of me that's yours, yours, yours. You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade away? Can we let it fade away? We'll take it day by day. Can we watch it fade away? You said that you've been searching, silencing your mind, trying to be patient, but running out of time. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand everything that led us here, the teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade away?
ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments. It's in these moments. Oh, I got lost on a winding road in the dark of night with the stars aglow. Heaven's up above, got me below as I head to you like the river flows. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments. It's in these moments.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven. I found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. You're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. And if I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder, 'cause I'm not dying alone. Oh my God, don't do this. Oh my God, I need my best friend.
Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. 'Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again.
I am broken, words unspoken. I'm afraid I'm drowning underneath. I got lost inside my feelings. Now I can't seem to find my way to breathe. Need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. Life can get so rough. Hope that I'm enough. So let me be the one for you. I'm trying not to let go of my pride, but every time you come back, it's like falling down these lies again. This feeling that
Sherlock Holmes is very...
What's the word? Bothersome.
Oh dear.
He's impressive.
And interesting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. You know how nervous I get when I'm around you. I want you to make a move. I'm like your childhood pet. I'm scared when you go, and I don't wanna lose you. And there's nothing you could do. It feels warmer when you're here. I get shivers when you have to go.
stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are random pointers. Now, what is the problem exactly stating? It's stating that you will be given a linked list, but this time the node will be different. Usually you have the value and you have the next pointer. This time you have one more pointer. That is the random pointer. As the name suggests, random. The random pointer can point to anything random. Over here it is pointing to null. If you look at the next node, the next pointer is pointing to the next node, but the random pointer is pointing to this one. If you look at this one, the random pointer is pointing to this one. So the random pointers can point to anyone. So you'll be given a linked list which will have the values, the next pointer and the random pointers. Now your task is to create a copy list. So basically create a similar list with everything similar. The values similar, the next pointer similar, the random pointer pointing to the same. The replica, you'll have to return. So now if you are given a generic linked list, the generic, I'll have a res pointed to it. I'll have copy. Once that, like the same, you will move is the head dummy node dot next. Now copying this was very simple because it just had the value and the as well. So I cannot just create a new node and initialize the value 7. I can probably mark the next pointer, but I cannot mark the random pointer. Why? Because these nodes are yet not created. So if the random pointer is pointing to somewhere here, I don't have this node created. So I cannot use the same logic that I used while copying a generic link. So if the random pointer is pointing to somewhere here, I don't have this node created. So I cannot use this. First step will be to create each and every node with the values. Create the deep copy of nodes and probably remember that. Let's try to do it. Hash map of the created node. I'll be storing a node, comma node. The first node will be the key and it will be the original linked list. The second node will be the copied linked list. Got it? The first time I'm standing at 7. I'm standing at 7. So I'll create a deep copy of this node 7. I'll just copy the value. Not the next pointer, not the random pointer. Once that is done, I'll tell the hash map, hey, for the original 7, this is the deep copy 7. I'll store this one over here. I'll store the original over here as the key. So I'm remembering that, hey, for this one, the copy is this one. I'm storing it as a key value pair in the hash map.
I've spent over 1,000 hours perfecting
Done and dusted. I'll take the temp and I'll move to the next node. Again do the same thing. I'll create a deep copy with the value and I'll remember it. 13's deep copy is 13. Remember, I'm storing this, not the value. I'm storing this and not the value. Remember this. Done. Move temp. This time you have 11, so take 11. Again do the same thing. Take 11. Remember it. Again move temp. This time I have 10. So take 10. I have one dummy node. Right? Now what is my next step? The next step will be to make sure and place it at the head. This time I know that for this 7, this is the original one. I have the copy. I have the copy which is this one. The 7 is pointing to 13. So technically, the copy of 7 should be pointing to the copy of this which is 13. I can easily do that. I can get the 13's copy from here and I can make sure that the 7's next is pointing to this one. Perfect. Where is the random pointing? It's pointing to null. So what I can do is, I can simply pointing, it's pointing to null. So to the copy of, for this 7, this is the original one. I have the copy. I have the copy which is this one. The The 7 is pointing to 13. So technically, the copy of 7 should be pointing to the copy of this, which is 13. I can easily do that. I can get the 13's copy from here, and I can make sure that the 7's next is pointing to this one. Perfect. Where is the random pointing? It's pointing to null. So what I can do is, I can simply point this to null. This can be any null. It doesn't need to be the last one, because the null point is the same. So I can make it point to null. Perfect. Point that to null. Done and dusted. Remove the temp to 13. So 13. The next is pointing to 11. So the copy of 11 is the copied 11. So I can easily make sure that the next is pointing to this one. So basically 13's copy is this. It should point to this one. Done. Now 13's random is pointing to this one. So the copy of 13, which is this, its random should be pointing to the copy of the 7. Done. I can again move it. I'm able to connect it because the nodes are already created. Understand this. This time I have 11. Can I make sure that it works? Probably yes. And again, see, the 11's copy is this. So make sure that the next is pointed. Done. 11's next is pointing to this one. Again, I can do the same thing. I have the one with me, so I can make it point. Once that is done, I can move the temp. 10's next is pointing to this. I can do it. 10's random is pointing here. Again, we can do that. That's not a big deal. Take the random. Make sure it's pointing to this. Done. Let's move temp. I have 1. 1's next is pointing to null. So I can make sure it's pointing to null. And 1's random is pointing to the first node. So I can just make sure 1's random is even linked list. Can I know the head of the copied list? I can. In the hash map, who's your copy? This is your copy. Just return that. Quite simple. So it's time to write down the pseudocode. Again, it won't be language specific. In case you want the language specific codes, it will be given in the description. We'll be writing down the function. We'll be given the head of the linked list. Now, what is the first step to create dummy nodes? Probably try to do it. You can take a temporary and place it at the head. At the same time, I can take a map of node as the key, node as the value, and we can call it as map. Let's start traversing in perfect. What is the first thing? I'll try to create a new node. So node, new node of temporary dot val. Perfect. Saved, and it will. So this while loop will make sure that step 1 is completed, that is creating the dummy nodes. So temporary is not, say, the copied node. Step 2 is, and storing it in the hash map. Now what is my next job? To connect the next and the random pointers. Can do that. So what I will do as the step 2 is, I'll again take the temporary, place it at the head. Done. I have to connect the next and random pointers. So let's start traversing again. So temporary is not null. I will be traversing. Now the copied node. Can I say the copied node is MPP, because in the map, if I take the temporary's value, that will be my copy node. That will be copy nodes.
Welcome to Second Life, the cinematic metaverse, where every detail is crafted for realism.
Next, should be pointing to. Should be pointing to what? The temporary is next, copy. Temporary is next, copy. Can I say this? I can. So it'll be, so it pointing temporary is next. Temporary is next. Similarly, can I say copy node, your random should be pointing to temporary is random, but the copy of it, perfect, super simple, done and dusted. Once this is done, can I say, hey, temporary, it is time that you move to the next. So temporary will go to the next by saying temporary dot next. Once this is done, can I easily get my copied list head? I can say return MPP of head because I'll have it stored. Done and dusted. Step 2, I have to compute the time complexity. Single traversal, we go of n. Second traversal, have to compute the time complexity. Complexity required to optimize this. So I need with this hash map thing that you're using, and it'll ask you to optimize this. So I need to optimize our previous solution. In the previous solution, I was using something as hash map, and this hash map was storing the copied nodes for each and every node. Now I cannot use the hash map. So where do I store the copied nodes? So what I'll try to do is, I'll try to insert the copy nodes in between instead of storing it in the hash map. The first thing I'll try to do is, okay, I'll stand at this head. I'll create a copy node with the same value. But this time, instead of putting this into the hash map, what I'll try to do is, I'll put it in between this one and this one. How can I'll try to erase it. Make sure that the 7th next is pointing to this copied node. And then the copied 7th next is pointing to this. So I've inserted it in between. After that, I'll move temp, but I cannot move it by one place, because if I move it by one place, it will go to the copied node. Instead of it, I'll move it by 2 places. Temp.next. Same thing. I'll try to create a copied, and 13th next will be pointing to this, and the copied next will be pointing to this. Done. Again, take temp and move it to next.next. And again, create a copied node with the same value 11. Again, please erase it. And make sure that the next is pointing to this, and 11th next is pointing to this. Done. I'll take temp again here. This time I'll again create another copied node. Please erase it again. And 10th next will be pointing to this, and 10th next will be pointing to this. After this, move temp again to this. Again, create the copied node. The value 1, and this one will be pointing to this, and once next will be pointing to null. Done and dusted. After this, move temp, and temp will be at null. Done and dusted. So can I say that the first step is completed? What I've done is, I've inserted the copy nodes in between. So my first step is completed, that is, creating a copy of each and every node and storing them somewhere. The random pointer. correct? So what I will try to do is, I'll try to connect the random pointers. Once I've done that, I'll then think of the next point. I'll place it at the head again. And this time I'll try to connect the random pointers. So this is the real node, and the random pointer is pointing to null, correct? So if I ask you, which is the copy node of this real node? I know one thing, temp.next. Temp.next is the copy node. So I can make sure that the random is pointing to null. Because if the random is pointing to null over here, I can make sure temp.next is also temp to the next. Temp is at 13, but where is the copy node? Temp.next is the copy node. Where is 13 pointing? 13's random is pointing to this one. 13's random is pointing to this one, correct? So who is the copy of this? This one. So I can make sure that, hey, 13, your random will be pointing to this. Can I do this? I can. Because if 13's random is pointing to this, 13's copy is this, and 7's copy is this. So if this is pointing to this can point to this. Quite simple. Let's do the next step. I'll move temp again. Where is 11's random pointing? 11's random is pointing to this. So can I say 11's copy is this? So 11 can say, I can say. So I'll do it once. So if I look at this one, this is the original linked list, right? I still have a problem. The next is pointing to this. So I need to make sure that the next are properly connected. And can I say that the upper one is my copied list? I can. The upper one is my copied list? I can. So I'll try to extract that upper list. Okay. So my third step will be connecting. This is my dummy node head. So I'll try to point S. This should point to this because this is the initial head. So I'll try to point it. And that's very, very simple. I'll say dummy node or S, your next should be pointing to temporaries next because I know this is my first node, right? So I'll do it. Once this is done, I will try to erase it. Yes, I'll try to erase this. Done. I'll also try to erase this. Done. Once this is done, I'll make sure 7's next is connected to this one. So what I did was temporaries next is connected to next of next. Correct? Right? Because it was connected to this and then to this. So temporaries next is connected to temporaries next to next. Done and dusted. Once that is done, what I can do is I can move the rest to next. As a temporary happiness,
Shopping online feels overwhelming. Every site shows a different price. And then prices keep changing, coupons don't work, and you miss the best deals.
so make sure S next is pointing to this. Done. After, hence and temp. The copy. You can find the what temporaries next.
motion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following
When tomato my friend.
this song, check out the short list playlist along with everything that's trending on YouTube Shorts. Listen now.
If you're struggling every day, asking yourself 50 times a day, what should I do next? Then Time Management Mastery, Do More, Stress Less is the course for you. I'm Alexis Hasselberger. Check out my course on Udemy.
this song, check out the Shop This playlist along with everything that's trending on YouTube Shorts. Listen now.
Qu'est-ce qui m'arrive? Qu'est-ce que je représente? Qui je suis, putain? Va falloir que je me lève. Que je recommence à zéro. Comment je vais pouvoir me sortir de là?